So about the whole evolution of things, in terms of workplace or the type of roles that people take on society, the feminine side is, the more it's stereotypically is more the most submissive type, or they may have. I mean, I'm not saying we should go back to away from civil liberty, because that would be bullshit. Because people are people, but the idea historically or even present time is that I think there's something about being more subversive, or sort of like taking the role of the eggs, and then the guy implants the eggs, and that's kind of how it goes in terms of biology. I was looking on the whole amphibian sex change thing, which is it's kind of like this very early evolution thing with it's kind of like in Jurassic Park, with a life finds a way, and that's kind of really the best way to describe it, because that movie is awesome. But in terms of the frogs or amphibians, depending on the situation, they will either be the receiving end, or the the receiving end or the giving end, if you know what I mean. They can like either change sex depending on the environment. That's how they reproduce. Basically, amphibians is almost like a hermaphrodite. That's kind of the term, I think. We can like change sex, that's kind of thing, and that's. I mean, I guess that's kind of what evolution is also. Try to take it in how evolution works. Okay, what if the species is dying out, and lizards specifically tend to just. There has been the cases like with Komodo dragons where they can actually give birth without without a mate. But I think in the end it's gonna turn out to be a male, though. Because because it kind of is sort of a way to have life in itself reproduce, even if you don't find a mate. Even though it's more beneficial, because there's better chances of DNA. In terms of sharing DNA, and I think that's what nature wants in the end. So in the end, there is always going to be a male and a female species, whether you like it or not. So I always wonder if 200 years from now on, if let's say we have this liberal worldview where males are, and I think the idea is that they want males to be docile, and I don't want to accept that because I don't believe in that stuff. But I think that's kind of what liberals essentially want. That's like the perfect world order. If a woman was more masculine and the men was more pussies, and that's kind of what they want. But in the end, I wonder, would that just reverse it? Would that just make males more into actual chicks? If you believe in the evolutionary ideas of that. I know. Wouldn't it be the kind of weird if if you were a female and suddenly your clit just turned into a cock and white sploosh came out of it, and you got a beard, and it just be so weird. So I do legit wonder about that. I mean, I guess that's why they want to try to push the trans and artificial intelligence to so that you can't tell the difference. I think that's kind of the ideal thing to confuse people, I think. But biology is kind of what I hate, I think, because it kind of defies the worldview of I don't know, equity, or which is not really equality, but because I don't know, I think this is kind of this is a kind of sort of the idea of being colorblind. I think this is kind of what it's trying to prove of. But in the end, you can't deny reality. Someone has to carry the egg. Someone has to sploosh it in and create a child. And I really don't see how robots is gonna fix that. So yeah, I just want to say that I think it's gonna be interesting just how they're gonna try to deny reality that much that they're going to try to color blend it in with fake reality. But let me know what you think. Thank you for listening, and bye.